In the cradle of the yellow stream, a silent code of golden dream, Confucius wrote the laws of soul to keep the human spirit whole. Not by the whip, not by the sword, but by the rend, the inner cord. 5,000 years of rising high beneath the mandate of the sky. Before the vultures saw the prize, with hunger in their pale blue eyes. Then came the ships, the merchant kings, with opium on their eagle wings. Rothschilds, ledgers, Rockefellers, greed. So in the black and bitter sea, they turned a kingdom to a cage, the darkest chapter on the page. A civilization brought to heel, broken by the Western wheel. They thought the dragon's fire was dead, while they built empires on its bed.
The West is screaming a neon cage, living the sins of a dying age.
Big in the East, where the silence is power, the West is just burning its final hour. Older than memory, deeper than gold, the truth of the one is starting to hold. We're falling from grace, we're hid in the dust to wash away centuries of filth and of lust. Big in the East, the mandate returns. Look at the West, a hall of mirrors, feeding on our deepest fears. From Epstein shadows to the throne, a world of hearts made out of stone. The sinkhole of souls, the final stage, the end of the materialistic age, where children are traded and virtue is sold. In a desert of spirits, bitter and cold, we live the sins as the new command. A house of cards built on the sand. The eagle is falling, the bear is in pain. The era of empires is down the drain. Russia is fading, the states are in fear. The end of the unipolar year. They talk of freedom, act for gain, while drowning in a sea of pain. But you can't govern without the light, without the moral sense of right. The law is a ghost when the heart is a void, a world by its own ambition destroyed. Big in the East, where the silence is power, the West is just burning its final hour. Older than memory, deeper than gold, the truth of the one is starting to hold. We're falling from grace, we're hid in the dust to wash away centuries of filth and of lust. Big in the East, the mandate returns. Those who won't hear must feel the pain. The only way to break the chain, the ego must die, the structures must break for the sake of the soul, for heaven's sake. The I was a prison, a lonely cell, a self-constructed living hell. We're falling on our faces now, to learn at last how we should bow to the neighbor, the brother, the spirit of all. The only way up is through the fall. No more laws on a piece of paper that vanish vanish like a morning vapor. We need the leap, the inner grace to look into each other's face. Beyond the bankers, beyond the lies, where the spark of humanity never dies. China is back on the central stage, turning the leaf to a cosmic age. Not as a master, but as a sign. The order of things is finally divine. Big in the east, where the silence is power. The west is just burning its final hour. Older than memory, deeper than gold. The truth of the one is starting to hold. We're falling from grace, we're hitting the dust to wash away centuries of filth and of lust. Big in the east, the mandate returns. After the death we merge into one. The war of the shadows is finally done. Why wait for the grave to find the soul? Walk through the fire, the ending is near. Build the paradise here on the soil, free from the greed and the serpent's coil. The dragon breathes, the west recedes. Back to humanity, back to the source. The circle closes. Big in the